Welcome to Think Money with Benny. Here on the channel, we talk about investing in the stock market to produce passive income. If you're new here, I talk about how to get started investing, how I grow my portfolio, which stocks I invest in, what strategies I use. That's what my content is all about. If this interests you, click on subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Also, don't forget to hit the like button to help support the channel. We just passed 3,000 subscribers. Thanks to everyone tuning in, engaging with my content, and giving me positive feedback. In this video, I'm going over how much money I made from dividends and how much money I made from selling cash secured puts and covered calls for the month of September. Due to the turbulent month we're having, I'm now under the six-figure mark. It was just a few weeks ago that I made my 100K portfolio reveal. Link to that video will be up above. It seems like every time we hit a milestone, the market just doesn't let you enjoy it. But that's when you have to be patient and keep funding your portfolio. Before we begin, let's go over some changes I've made this month. I decided to sell my 25 shares of WIN at 88 a share for a profit of 810. I didn't see myself purchasing shares at 90 or above, so I locked in those gains. Not a bad move considering WIN has dropped down to $70 a share. I sold 100 shares of SPG for a profit of 310. This is a stock I'm using for the wheel strategy. This means I'm selling puts and covered calls on SPG to collect monthly premium. Looking at Wells Fargo, I finally decided to take the L. This stock's been awful all year. Of course, I could have dollar cost averaged, but I just wanted to move on. The lesson here is to reevaluate stocks you own and don't purchase a stock just for the dividend. Speaking of dividends, let's take a look at my dividends received in September. Wells Fargo paid me $10.20 on the 1st, and this will be the last time I see a dividend from them. Johnson & Johnson, a reliable company that I'm sure won't cut its dividend, paid me $15.15 on the 8th. Mr. Softy paid me $6.12 on the 10th. Microsoft recently announced a dividend hike of nearly 10%. What else can you expect from a great company like Microsoft? 3M paid me $36.75 on the 14th. Another good one there. Con Edison, a solid stock I'm using the wheel strategy on as well, paid me a good amount of $76.50 on the 15th for taking 100 shares through the ex-dividend date. Realty Income paid me $25.22. I just recently sold a 1016 put on Realty at a $60 strike. I'm waiting to see if I get assigned those 100 shares, which I wouldn't mind at all. The consistency with this company has been great. Next up, Qualcomm, the chip maker, paid me $9.75. I'm a little torn with this one because I only have 15 shares. I'd like to add more, but I'm not sure if I should buy around the current price of 115. I might consider selling puts on this stock to collect premium in the meantime. My latest addition to the portfolio is VYM, a position I'm starting to build out to diversify. I'm looking to put 10K into this ETF over the coming weeks. VYM paid me $2.59. Last on the list is Pepsi, which is scheduled to pay me on the 30th. I'm estimating $21.42, being that I took 21 shares through the ex-dividend date. So for the month of September, I received $203.71 in dividends. Here's an up-to-date chart of my dividend income since starting my portfolio. I'd say I'm averaging about $200 a month. My goal is to continue increasing that amount over time. Of course, I'm always reinvesting those dividends back into my account to reach my goals faster. Now let's take a look at my income from options trading this month. When it comes to options, my favorite play is to use the wheel strategy, which focuses on selling puts and selling covered calls. I have videos on my channel where I talk about how to place these trades. The links will be posted down in the description. I've created this spreadsheet to keep track of my trades for the month. On the left, we have the covered calls I've made. If you have 100 shares of a stock, you can sell covered calls with your shares to make extra income. On the right, I have my cash covered puts. Right now, SPG and JPM are two stocks I'm selling puts on. I'm considering opening a new Apple position as my next play since I do want 100 shares of Apple. Down below, I have the amount I've made from buying options. I don't talk much about buying options because it's much riskier than selling options. However, I do it from time to time just for fun, and it's something I don't consider reliable. It's not a good practice when it comes to building out your portfolio for the long term. So I just want to make that clear. There's a big difference between selling options and buying options. Both methods require a different approach and thought process. With that being said, I've become a fan of the wheel strategy, which consists of selling cash secured puts and selling covered calls. This strategy is very conservative and easy to manage once you learn it. So my income with options for the month of September is $727.62, which is almost triple my dividend income for the month. The wheel strategy is a great way to make extra income every month. It requires a little bit more work than dividends, but I'm an active trader, so it works out well for me. Our question of the day, it comes from Jacob in regards to how to sell cash secured puts. And he writes, I've been looking into this for about a week now and started an account with $3K. Is there a way of figuring out the strike price I want, or is that completely up to me? Jacob, thanks for the question. It took me about a year to get into selling cash secured puts. An account with only $3K just isn't enough capital for this strategy, in my opinion. I would focus on building my portfolio first and then explore selling puts once you have cash saved up in your account. If you have a question you'd like me to answer, just comment down below and I'll answer it in my next video. Content creators, that's your chance at free promo, so don't slack. I hope you got value from watching this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.